Hello, my name's Sam and welcome to the Raven Forge workshop. Today we're going to be making a leather belt. Yes, this is going to be a quick how-to to help you make one at home. So firstly you're going to need a couple of things. Firstly you're going to need a buckle. Doesn't matter what you've got. Can be I used to make belts a long time ago before I started doing this. So I've got all sorts of different buckles. From all sorts of different places. But today we're going to be using this one. This one's currently available in the Raven Forge clearance section and it's £6. So you can make one relatively cheap. So you need a buckle. Put one on the floor. You're going to need some leather. You can buy belt blanks or some thick leather from all sorts of places. eBay is always your friend. But today I'm going to be using this, which is I would say 3 to 4 mil veg tan. This has already been dyed, so it's not like that sort of sandy colour, so it's ready to go. You don't need to muck around staining it. You're going to need a straight edge, an hammer, an anvil or a flat surface that's hard that you're not going to break. A smaller ruler. If you can get hold of one of these, that's great. I think I got mine from eBay years ago, and they're belt templates. So that end, is the end of your belt, so you can draw around that. And then this end with all the holes in it, that's where all this gubbins goes through. And it saves you trying to work it out. Great things. They come in different sizes. Go get some. You're going to need some rivets. I've just got some pop rivets. Hole punch. You can also get the ones with like a little die and you bash it with a hammer. They work great as well. And then lastly, a Stanley knife with a new blade in it. Don't be tight and try and use an old blade. Just put a new one in. It's going to make your life loads easier. And pencil or a pen, whatever's fine. Right, first things first, let's get cutting. Right, first you want to get your leather. Get it on a good flat surface. I always used to use my kitchen floor before I had a workshop. And you need to measure the width. This one, I'm going to say as well, has already got a straight line down it because I've already made one. So we've already got a straight line to work on. I need to work out how wide my belt buckle is. So you get your belt buckle and your little ruler, and you want that distance from there to there. And for us today it is what we're going to go with 6 centimeters. So you're going to mark that all the way down here and then you're going to cut it. Once you've done your little ruler, you can get a great big long straight line using your big ruler. Now we're on to cutting. Take your time with this bit, because if you cock it up, it's really hard to get it straight again once you've gone non-straight. You can get belt cutting tools. I have bought one, but I've never found one that I get on with. So if you've got one that's great, let me know in the comments. I'll go buy one of them. once you've gone through once, you can just go through afterwards. Nip off any stragglers. Missed that bit there. Job's a good one. Then you've got your strip for your belt. Get rid of that. You don't need that anymore. Now, we're going to start with the buckle end. Yeah? Now, this is a wide belt. Where are you? Down there. Hi. This is a wide belt. And this doofer is my biggest one, my biggest template, and it's not wide enough. Yeah? So we're going to do a mend. Yeah? Firstly, I'm going to want a square edge on that. So, I'm going to tidy that up. You can use set square if you've got one, but I've been doing this a long time, I don't have time for that. You need to find the centre of this, yeah, which is where that's going to go through. So you're going to measure across it, if you can find your tiny ruler. Now this should be 6 if I've done it right, yeah, so we're looking for 3, and then 3 again. Stick a line down there. Now we know that's the centre, so that is where we want this all to be. Yeah? Get that straight on there. And then we're going to draw around that. Yeah, and for our holes in this one, we're going to utilise that hole there and that hole there. Yeah, but we're going to spread these other ones out, so I'm going to move it over to the side and put them closer to the edge so it fits better. And that's just because this template's slightly smaller than the size of this belt, because the buckle was so big that we've used a bigger belt. Right, now you've got all that cut out, you're going to get your hole punch and you're going to cut your holes out. Now, this guy here, he's got big ones like that, and you can get a twist. He's got little ones like that. You want to use a little one for your rivet holes. Yeah, come up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But for the centre, yeah, you want to spin it round and get your big one. Yeah, I'm going to use that to get a nice round edges on in the we'll call it an eye, shall we? Get nice round edges on his eye for the centre of the belt to go through. I used to do this with a Stanley knife alone, but it's really difficult getting the smoothness. And then if I show you that, there you go. Right, without mucking about, I'm going to get this, thread that through there, and then through there. This bit's going back in there, and then hopefully should look like a belt. We're halfway there. Right, hammer time. You want to get your anvil, your rivets, I'm just going to be cutting it fine. Yeah, now this is more difficult if you don't have an anvil, yeah, because you have to essentially get this bit here on a corner or something. Your rivets go all the way through from one side to the other. It's a little bit fiddly. Sit that on your anvil and then get the other side of your rivet. Pop that on there nice and snug. And they will hold in place, yeah, but obviously they're not going to hold up if you start wearing it. So get it around. Make sure it stays straight when you're doing this bit, yeah? Because if you get it on a wonk now and you whack it too hard, it ain't going back. You. Perfection. Next rivet. In and in. Other side on. Get that on the edge. And the last one, which is going to be a doddle because it's a pain ass trying to get in round this bit. Yeah. Should. Don't try and talk with a rivet in your mouth, Sam. Straight in there. And then that one should just go on like a dream. Haha! Until we're on like that. Now this is coming up nice. If you can see closely, there's a little bit of overhang there. Yeah. We can just nip that off. Hi. Right, once you've got to there and you've got this, yeah, you need to work on your holes for your belt. Yeah, come over here, bit of a distance shot. Hang on. Well, I'm going all the way over here. Right, so that's going round me. Yeah, to where you think you need. So I'm going to go for about there. Yeah. Keep your finger on it. Bring it back over here. Bring you with me. So, not moving my hand. Somewhere there. Yeah. Now again, we need to find a centre, which is going to be 3 centimetres. Get your ruler right way around. That helps, Sam. There. Yeah. And then keep going. Keep going this way a bit. I would say that this here, yeah, what we're calling that, 6 inches, we're going in inches now, we're mixing it up, yeah, is probably optimum for the amount of size that anybody is going to change at any given point. It doesn't overly matter, but you want to put more than one hole in it, just in case you have a big T, really, innit? Or if you're into LARPing and it's going over your armour, then you know it needs to be bigger, doesn't it? Back to your template, yeah, at this end of the template there are 3 holes, yeah, only 3, yeah, that are an inch apart. You use the centre one, then use the outside ones and move it backwards and forwards. You want to have 5 holes in your belt altogether, or as many as you want, you know, but starting in the middle. And I'm gonna, hang on, I'm gonna cheat and use a marker because it's already got pen all over it, pencil all over it. So I'm having one there, one there, one there. Then you've got to move it over. Don't use this extra hole because it's 1.5 inches. These 3 are the same. That one's for this bit. Yeah. This side, not the same as this side. So use the side you've already been using. Use your other 2 holes as a template, move them down one, and then back across to your other ones. So you've got 5 holes in a perfect line that are 1 inch apart. You can do this with a ruler and a tape measure, yeah? But nothing's ever worked as good as that template. They are worth, I think it was 12 quid for a set of 6 of them, and they've just done me a solid. Stamp your holes in them. Use your big hole, yeah, your big hole punch, because it's got to get that pin through it, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop them guys out with a pencil or whatever you've got. Right, we're on to the really tricky bit. Yeah, this bit's a pain ass. Come up here a minute. Ooh. Right, if you're doing a thinner belt, yeah, it's doddle, because you can use your template with the end. Yeah, thinner belt, template, yeah, works a treat. With a bigger belt, you've got to make your angles up a bit. Or if you're feeling really fancy, you can buy a set of these. They come in this little tub, and they're just cutters that go on the end, and you put it on the end of your belt, whack it with an hammer. Job's good. It's already done for you. But we're going to have to do this by hand. Work on the back so you don't get pen on the front. Turn it over, let's have a look. Right, so we're going to find the end, and we're going to find the centre of the end, which is there. Really get that in. And then we're going to go across there. Right, so we've got a very end tip there. I hope you can see that on that camera, can you? Yeah. And I want to go back to about there-ish. I'm playing this by ear. We're going to go with 7 centimetres from there. Once there, spin it round. 7 centimetres there. And then line across there, so it's straight. Now you've got to get from that corner to there and that corner to there with the same curve. Yeah, so it looks neat. How do we do this? We find anything that happens to be the right size. Not that. That's too small. What about this shield boss? That's looking pretty promising. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, it's like I measured it. And now it's standing out of time. Be careful with this, don't chop your fingers off, yeah? And you just have to take your time with it, yeah? Nice and slow, easy peasy. You don't have to go all the way through on the first cut. Just take it easy, 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 easy. Other side. Now we're looking. Savaganda. Why is that? That lighting's awful. Where have you gone? Hi! Now this is looking alright. Yeah, but I'm going to just give it a quick tickle down here on the edges. Yeah, just to tidy it up a little bit. Beautiful. Right. And there we have it. We have one buckle belt with your 3 rivets. All the way down to where you measured how big you were. Yeah, you're sticking up your rolls in there and down to the end that you made pretty. And then hopefully, if I've done everything right, yeah, just sling that on like that. Find your roll in there, and you're ready to go on an adventure or whatever else you want to do. You can put a loop on this side if you want to keep this bit in, yeah, or you can just leave it to flap around. Or cut it shorter. I just left it long because I could. Right, thank you for joining me. Let us know what you think in the comments. and have a great day. See you later, guys. Thank you.